we can all agree one of our favorite days of the week.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
We like Wednesdays,
miércoles.
Whiteboard Wednesdays. We have guests. You're going to do something with the Grinch later on?
Oh, no. We're going to do something with the Grinch.
I think the Grinch is kind of scary, Peter.
Oh, I'm with you 100%.
He's an anti-hero,
Yeah.
what they say, yeah.
Grinch was the original Tony Soprano.
Yeah.
You rooted for him and against him.
Walter White, Walter Green.
I love this show. It's time for the
Billy Block!
The Grinch is the original Tony Soprano.
Anti-hero.
Huge game coming up on Saturday night, and exclusively on NFL Network. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens taking on Phillip Rivers and the Chargers on the West Coast. Two great quarterbacks who are red hot right now, going head-to-head. But which quarterback matchup are you most excited to see this week? Peter, I'm going to start with you because you'll be at the game.
Yeah, I'll be at that one, but I'm going with Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes way up there in Seattle. Mahomes has been the perfect candidate all the way through campaign season, and then last week, suddenly there were some questions. You're up 14 points in the fourth quarter. How do you not put this team away? We need another drive out of you. You threw a couple picks when we needed it in the Rams game, and then you did it again.
Tough moment in the campaign?
Tough moment in the
Michael
campaign.
Dukakis in a tank?
This is Dukakis in the tank. This is Howard Dean shouting.
We're going to go to Orlando with Little Party. Wow!
I'll be honest. I have a ton of confidence in Mahomes, but I'm not sure the Chiefs necessarily. I've got a ton of confidence they can go into Seattle and win this one. It's a hard place to play. The Seahawks are playing for everything. Their playoff lives coming off that bad loss. And he's going up against Russell Wilson, who, what a dream this guy can be in the fourth quarter. What a dream this guy could be in January. What a dream this guy can be in that stadium. Perhaps no quarterback has put his team on his shoulders more this season than Russell Wilson. And yet, he's coming off a weird loss. So I cannot wait to see which quarterback finds a way to win. And if Mahomes can get the victory on the road in the biggest game, yet again, the biggest game of his career. Mahomes, every week is a test. Last week, he played well. But he didn't make the plays they needed before. It wasn't well enough. Can he get the job done in a very tough environment in Seattle?
All right, I'm going with Lamar Jackson and Phillip Rivers. That's the most exciting matchup. You got the old, and then you got the young. You got the guy who just got here and the guy who's been there. You got Phillip Rivers, who is playing at MVP level. I mean, if it wasn't for Mahomes having this incredible season, we'd be talking about Rivers possibly winning his first MVP. Got on the season, 31 TDs, just 8 interceptions, highest passer rating of his career. Guys are making play after play after play. What makes this more interesting is you pull back the curtains, his number one wide receiver might not be healthy. Keenan Allen has that hip pointer, so we're going to deal with that. How are the other guys going to step around? Of course, Mike Williams is doing his thing. We'll do a little true review video later on in the show. But then on the flip side, Lamar Jackson, 190 a game since he's taken over as a starter. That's what they're rushing, 190 a game. That hasn't happened since 76. Remember 76 when there was only like 5 pass plays and everybody had to stop?
Ball was like a basketball.
I went to a crazy bicentennial party.
Is that right?
You know what I mean? 76 was a wild one.
It was a wild one.
For me, they're bringing the old school back, right? Nostalgia. Retro is in. And with these high-flying offenses, teams that can do everything, Lamar Jackson's coming in saying, let me slow this game down. We're 4-1 since I've taken over, 8 total TDs, just 3 picks, which means I'm going to rush the ball with the guy behind me and with these legs right here. And what's crazy is you'll sit there and say, all right, we'll just stop Lamar from rushing. Then once you get comfortable,
pick you apart.
They'll pick you apart, Shrey. So I'm looking forward to that because I feel like the Chargers defense will stop him rushing. And Lamar's going to have to drop back. He's going to have to show that arm. And everybody's waiting for him to light up the skies. And this could be that game up against Phillip Rivers, who we know can do that.
Good call.
Well, if retro is in, is a year ago considered retro? Because I'm looking at Deshaun Watson versus Nick Foles. This is so amusing to me. I follow a lot of sort of random collection of Philadelphia Eagles Twitter accounts. These people don't know what to do. They're lost. They don't know. Is it okay to celebrate Nick Foles? Can I wear my Foles? It's where they're in this marriage with Carson Wentz, but it's like they're running around with this other girl and they're having this great time. And it's almost like it's their wife's sister in a way, which is make it even weirder. And they're out in the casino. They're like, is this cool? Because I like her too, and we're winning. And we had that great time a year ago in Tijuana. And like, what should I do here? If they happen to win this game, I mean, we're looking at Foles against the Rams. He looks unbelievable. And there's something that I don't have the acumen to put into words. Something is different with this team.
They play harder
with
for
Foles
you?
out. I don't know. I would doubt that because that would be unprofessional. But something clicked last week that has not clicked in a long time. If that clicks again and they beat the Texans with Nick Foles, The radio shows in Philadelphia are crazy because some of the DJs are yelling at the listeners that how dare you doubt Carson Wentz, and other ones are saying, guys, it's okay to like Nick Foles.
Right.
It's okay. It's not a sin. We can still like both of them, but it gets really complicated if they beat the Texans. Certainly if it gets to the playoffs. So Deshaun Watson, I'm sure, will be great.
Yeah.
If Nick Foles is great again, look the hell out. We got issues. Issues. We're dating the girl's sister.
What if Foles goes on another run?
So it's
I don't know.
What would Carson Wentz want for the fans? They want them to be happy.
Carson Wentz is the perfect human being.
Yeah, so he'd celebrate. Nick
He's
Foles.
celebrating,
Certainly
but
would.
he also said he felt bad he wasn't in that Super Bowl. He said there's
Worse.
something inside him. But there is something about the memory of Nick Foles. It's like the Michael Jackson song. Do you remember?
The time we fell in love.
Carson Wentz is the perfect human being, but can he
Yes.
win a big game? Nick Foles
Yes.
can.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Broken back, Peter. Take a lap. Come on, Peter.
I'll go with Drew Brees up against Big Ben for a couple of reasons. It's crazy to me. These two quarterbacks have only faced each other 4 times in their career. They're squared up at 2-2, and last time they played each other was back in 2014, I do believe. Big Ben had a 400-yard game. Drew Brees threw 5 touchdowns.
Awesome.
It was high scoring and awesome. And there's a lot at stake in this game. The Saints do not have it locked up. They want to secure and clinch that 1 seed. And I think that there's this perception out there that the Steelers are okay. Steelers beat the Patriots. They're fine. They're hanging on to their playoff spot
Precariously.
by a thread. I think that is lost on everybody. If they lose this game, there's a very real possibility they're on the outside looking in going into the last game of the season. So Big Ben has so much to play for. He's going to give everything he can in the Dome this week. Those two quarterbacks on any Sunday I like playing respectively against each other. Here for it.
Love it.
Week 16 starts this Saturday night right here on NFL Network. First, it's the